of explanation. The motion seeks to draw the government's attention to the incest and kidnapping for ransom and hostage taking that has been taking place in my constituency over a period of time now. You want to recall that on Abuja-Lokoja Federal Highway, almost on a near daily basis in the last 4 months, kidnapping activities have been rampant. Aside that, none of the communities strewn along that stretch of road have had any succor. The villagers mainly, in most cases, go to bed with just one eye closed. And things got to a headway because it's really a cocktail of banditry and armed robbery and hostage taking and every, vices associated with illicit violence that you know. These people come in, they rape, they maim, they kill, and so forth and so on. And I want to recall that we've lost over a period of 4 months over 100 people, which is completely, we're not at war. It looks genocidal in my humble view. So I thought there was a need to alert the world, draw the attention of the government and particularly the National Assembly, so that we can make those resolutions that will bring succor to the people. Tawari, in one day, one night moment of madness, lost about 26 people, and a whole village razed down completely. That is BG village, with places of worship touched. The chief imam, that is a church, burnt, not razed completely though, but considerable damage was done to it. Chief imam of Tawari killed, and so Bigi village completely razed down, and not to mention other areas like Popolobi and so forth and so on. So I deem defeat as the representative of the people to alert the world to the sufferings of my people. As it is today, you can't rule out even famine, because in a purely agrarian society, we're unable to, people can't even go to their farms for fear of kidnapping and abduction, and it's really going to tell on their output as far as crop production and the likes are concerned. So it's really a very terrible situation. But even if you don't talk about the people there, the innocent passers-by, people, motorists and commuters that ply this ever-busy route, nobody's at peace. And I don't think it's good for our image, because that is a major link between the northern and southern parts of this country. As a matter of fact, Tawari village now is almost a ghost town, because people, initially when it happened, there was military and police presence. After a while, they returned. And unless you have something permanently set up there, like a motorized patrol and maybe have a military camp or joint security camp in those neighborhoods, the villagers, because of the trauma they went through, may not be able to comfortably stay in those places without protection. To suggest that traditional rulers are involved in crimes against their communities is ridiculous. Respectfully, I don't know who gave that view, but I know that if you say yes, in some cases, indigents are used, locals are used to compromise the security of others. There are bad eggs in every society, people who for just peanuts who volunteer information about the movement of persons and everything. It exists everywhere. But to take it to the ridiculous level of even suggesting that traditional rulers, there may be one or two exceptions, but I don't think I'm able to say with certainty that any traditional ruler in the areas affected will indulge in such malfeasance. But having said that, the people have, under the guidance of the state government, constituted vigilante groups, and but they are also limited. They don't bear arms. In most cases, when they even bear arms, is this local Dane guns and what have you. You don't stand a chance, except with rare bravado. You don't stand a chance against arms bearing, sophisticated arms bearing marauders like we know in those areas. That is why you need a joint patrol between the locals who understand the terrain. They're able to guide the security agents, and this collaboration, particularly in intelligence gathering and sharing between the various security outfits, would help bring succor to the people. That's my take.